Hello, how's everyone doing? I haven't done the daily, so give me but a second. I woke up from my nap just a while ago too. It is what it is. Hello, Midnight. Welcome to the stream. I've been trying to process everything we've been through since yesterday. And I could say that there is ways to actually for us to come out on top, but I don't really know how to bring March back. Like that is the one thing that really does not add up to me. Even if we were to defeat EVERNIIIGHTTTTT. Also, I have to be honest with you, having EVERNIIGHT on the team really might make the team more powerful in the long run, but it's not as fast as farming without Mighty. You just have to watch and see. True. True. What can we do? Okay, enough farming. Oh, man. I don't even know. I don't even know. Too loud. At least we gather for now. Wait, did I? There we go. Give me all of this. Somehow we have an announcement for something. Oh, nothing. It's just the okay. How much do we have? Six. Do you think it will give me anything? The Thomas event was cute. And fun. Okay, good to know that they gave us some downtime. Not even a single 4-star. Wow. Do I have any pity on the banner of? No, I have 9. Time Woven in Gold was the last one. It was back in June. It was for Aglaia. I really appreciate how light-hearted the events are and gives a crap load of pulls too. So let's go. Yeah, I mean they had to actually give us some downtime from all the drama, no? I mean, how much more drama, really? Like, how much more? Alright, time to go back. Let's not waste any time. I have limited time today. You almost get a temple from the event alone. That's nice. Man, we are not real. We are not real. Not me, not my wife. How are we gonna become real? We will never travel the world together. Let's go, no time wasting.
These memo sprites. Is it her?
The mimetic entities of the remembrance are everywhere. That lady wove a giant web in my blind spot.
Wow. Get outsmarted.
She hacked and infected the Time Titan, converting the built-up data of Emphorius into puppets of the memory zone.
Is that why? Oh my God! Is that why Oronox was so off? Why Oronox was so scared? It didn't even have to do with the Black Tide. Most likely, yes. Oh crap!
Sounds like you two have quite the history already.
Any variables that desire to influence the experiment deserve my attention.
You're welcome.
But you never mentioned her before. Could even a genius of the erudition get his brains hacked?
God damn, Dan Hank. God damn. He cannot stop roasting the roasting him. I didn't anticipate it. I didn't anticipate Dan Hank to be the one with the, you know, with the with the strong wittiness in order to, you know, actually run his mouth, you know, like that. He usually is cold and, you know, self-composed, so I didn't have him to always be like, so you are kinda ass, aren't you, Xandar?
Lord Don Hong, I'm simply stating a fact. That lady is also a threat to you. A threat that you cannot afford to ignore. She
So he didn't deny it.
The remembrance without any effort and left nothing behind. Her actions were so determined, as if she had an unquenchable hatred against that path. Contradictions are often the keys to the truth. Lady March 7th's past is a bottomless darkness.
And? Do you expect me to join forces with you because of that?
Okay. Okay, I take that back. Dan Heng actually does have the self-awareness of not letting the criminal actually help him.
All I need to know is that she has something to do with March 7th's past.
Fine. I am only giving you a possibility for you to ponder. The choice is still in your hands. A heavy past is like an everlasting night. As to what kinds of sins lurk within, you should know that better than I do, former Vtuber High Elder.
Oh, fuck you. How do you know that?
Yes, I indeed know how to face the past. Better than you do. First, genius.
God. Oh, by the way, yeah, while scrolling on Twitter, that wasn't really much of a spoiler, truth be told, but technically it's something that I know already. He will encounter, Dan Heng will encounter his past, literally, and the voice actor of, you know, of that past self of Dan Heng, yeah, the Young Yeah, actually said that, oh hey, I'm returning on the, you know, I'm returning on the role, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool.
I have no intention of refuting that. Let us keep going, Lord Don Hong.
All right. That is quite the web. Oh, these new enemies.
I didn't think there were still some that got away.
Explain.
They are thieves from the garden. They have long coveted this world, but it always been kept out. They finally got a chance thanks to your efforts. Unfortunately, they ran into Miss March, and their consciousnesses were plucked out one by one, reducing them to mere husks.
These are memo snatchers? Oh, I didn't realize these enemies actually have some depth into them. Oh man. don't really feel sorry for them, but they really transform to some disgusting creatures.
Those who were lucky enough to escape her drowned in the black tide, becoming these twisted figures.
God damn! Ew, ew, ew. Why the teeth in the big smile? Ew.
But they look very different from the usual black tide creatures.
The reason has to do with our destination. Let us deal with the threats before us first. Then I'll reveal the answer to you.
You really have no intention of fighting, do you?
He never does, except if it is us.
I have no grounds to assist you.
Well, it would be better for him if you were to die.
Besides, the geniuses are still keeping a close eye on me. I would hate for anything I do to be misconstrued as provocation against you.
Never mind. Let me clear the way.
Let's try it this other way.
This mortal.
Watch over you and guide you on your path. I choose you.
Countless thus our fates become one. All light shall be revealed. So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
From the nose. From the
Is that
nose.
clear, I sense?
What the fuck?
All light shall be revealed.
Time to mix things up.
Thank you, Frank. Countless thus our fates become one.
Yeah,
So
okay,
fragile,
like us.
Like a wisp of silk.
Exactly.
What splendid spearmanship. Truly remarkable.
I think counterattackers do really well against that thing in particular.
Let's get back on our previous topic.
These memo snatchers attempted to infiltrate the breeding ground of the Black Tide to steal Iron Tomb's memories.
Clara Yanli Aventurine in particular. True. But I'm not feeling like building Yanli because it does a counter on you when you attack it. True. Also good for the HP loss teams. That is the team I'll probably use.
That sounds like a surefire way of destroying themselves.
Wait a minute, what did he exactly say? Of the Black Tide, still Iron Tube's memories. Okay, damn.
Well, our views differ on that. They had a chance to reach the truth precisely because they did not fear death. That futile world-bearer turned himself into a seal in this cycle, attempting to suppress the Black Tide spread.
I'm not saying you should, just throwing it out there. It's a good strategy.
His golden blood soaked into the ocean tides and covered the earth, etching the scar of destruction into this world. And that scar shall point the way forward for you. Erudition, destruction, remembrance.
Harmony.
When the three paths cross once again, Amphorius shall face a most magnificent end.
Oh, fuck me. You made a mess out of Greece. How dare you? Man, let us be honest, out of all the worlds we have faced so far, the most chaotic one in terms of destruction must have been Amphorius.
Dawn Cloud.
I have witnessed 30 million futile ends atop this cliff.
Yeah, true.
You may not agree with me, but I've always believed that this number has made me the person who understands Kozlana the most.
Just because you saw his end 30 million times.
This is also where he decapitated me on that day and pointed his sword at the Eon of Destruction.
Man, I'm so screwed on anomaly arbitration in right now. I just know it. Oh.
He suffered a tragic defeat, but also achieved a legendary deed. A drop of burning golden blood. The blood that will cleanse the world. Dripped from the god's wound.
You cannot be serious. That actually was important. The fact that he made a slight scar on his cheek and that small drop of blood actually fell onto Amphorius is a massive plot point. Alright then, I'm rolling with it. You thought it wasn't important? I thought it was more like an act of defiance, a proof that he can bleed. I didn't realize that, oh yeah, literally the wound he just made is like the most important thing that should have done. That should have happened. Of course it's a massive plot point. She scratched the neon. Yes, but I anticipated it as a meaning. Not literally just because you scratched the neon, you suddenly, you know, save the world. I don't know. I find it a little bit far-fetched in my personal book. But then again, it's fantasy to you, so yeah, oh, no. I'm rolling with it. It's not like I mind it, you know. I'm just saying that it's a little bit kind of crazy to say that, oh yeah, he scratched him, so this one drop of blood is actually the power we need to cleanse the world. It's huge because we have to eventually face Nanook. Sorry, I'm just surprised. I mean, yeah. I said that I anticipated it more as a meaning. You know, that he can be hurt. And that he basically did this act of defiance against the destruction for all the suffering. And after that, he fused himself with Iron Tomb. And that was it. Like, he did his deed. Not the fact that, oh, okay, so this one drop of blood that he actually managed to scratch the Eon with is actually the you know, the most important thing in order to cleanse the world. The world. Whatever. Okay, I'm probably nitpicking it too much. Whatever, let's move on.
Nanook? Fiden managed to hurt them?
You see? That's the reaction I was expecting.
Yes. It melded into Kozlana's body, becoming the destruction's final blessing. If you wish to dispel the fog and find that March 7th, then go and awaken his fury.
No. If you awaken his fury, he will awaken Nanook, Iron Tube as well. This is one step forward, two steps backwards. It makes perfect logical sense to me, but maybe that's just me, I don't know. It doesn't make sense that the drop of blood that he managed to actually cause on Nanook just so happens to be the very same drop of blood that we'll have to, you know, we have to use in order to cleanse the world. Sounds too far-fetched. It sounds too crazy the more I say it out loud. This world was created by Nanook's blood regardless. What's so special about this specific drop of blood? You know what I mean? Like, How doesn't it make sense? You just heard me why it doesn't make sense. I don't understand how it doesn't make sense. Let me rephrase it again. He hurt a Neon. He scratched him. Good. Then, from that scratch, a drop of blood fell on Amphorius, and now that drop of blood has become a star within Amphorius in order to cleanse it. It sounds a lot of Deus Ex Machina. Like, I don't really know. Especially given that the logic of Amphorius is that the sorcerers are heroes despite that they have his blood. It's just more Ihor. That's it. It's just more Ihor. Right? So, why is it special? Anyway, again, nitpicking. Let's just roll with it. Let's just say that, okay, you know what? Through this act of defiance, this drop of blood is special just because it was made to hurt the destruction, thus becoming his wish, as he phrased it. He said something about wish, but I cannot go up because it's insane. It changed, but whatever.
She hides in the crevices of time, in the most concealed corner of Amphorius. Only the most ferocious will can break through the memory zone and illuminate her footsteps.
Yeah, there we go. Now that's what I anticipated. The most ferocious will can break through the memory zone and illuminate her footsteps. So basically this ferocious will is the drop of blood that was caused by Phenon. Okay, now it makes a little bit more sense that I added a little bit of context to it. I mean, this time it came directly from a wound of destruction concentrated to one spot. I mean, that's exactly what I said. Yeah, the thing is that, yeah, that is why it's special, basically. Okay. I'm rolling with it.
Just like how the blazing sun can only rise at the end of the Evernight.
How do I know this won't be another trick of yours?
I have nothing to gain from helping you two work together.
Another question I have is how Xandar actually knows. How does Xandar actually knows what happened to Phenon? Like, exactly what happened to Phenon. Like, the fact that he actually wounded Nanook. He got decapitated. Remember? So how does he know all that? Did Nanook told him? Oh, hey, by the way, that, deliverer of yours actually scratched my face. He ruined my beautiful mug. He's an administrator of the entire sphere. The scepter told him. I guess you could say that the scepter told him.
But in this cycle, Kazlana never answered my calls.
Excuse me?
Perhaps his mind has already eroded away. Or perhaps he is still awake, still fighting the whispers of the Black Tide.
He tells him everything, and we already have those logs. I know we do have those logs, but I assume that this is something that it's added by Xandar sometimes. I didn't realize that the scepter itself can actually have a conscience of its surroundings on its own. Like, it's a massive satellite, or perhaps a massive camera lens. In order to perceive that, okay, so yeah, Phenon actually managed to harm the destruction, okay.
Deep down, I only wish that you and the esteemed Trailblazer could bring me an answer.
Remember that this is a cell of news, essentially. Okay, so it is a satellite. Blazing sun, illuminate the path of the lost. That's a word, cleansing golden blood, and summon your friend. We can summon him? What was the wording? My will creates your body, and your sword creates my destiny. I summon
Is
you,
there really no other way?
Venom of Ides Elysia.
How long has it been for you? Kaslana, Finan. I'm back. What?
The moment you took the world upon your shoulders without hesitation, you lost the chance to ever be yourself.
Duty does not drive you to wield your blade, but hate. Behind that hatred, you seem to desire the destruction of the self.
It is a supercomputer that Lygus only corrupted.
Losses are a constant on the Flame Chase journey. What you stand to lose weighs far heavier than life itself.
It is because you suffer that you are so much stronger than any ordinary person.
Yeah, Mighty would know. The fact that again, they always put us side by side, by the way. First Aglaia, then me. Breadcrumbs.
Partner. And done hung.
He's here.
You still remember us?
Those two names are like brands.
Then I'll tell you that those two names only appeared for a blink of an eye in your long journey. But we once fought together to protect this holy city beneath our feet. And we witnessed each other's resolve at this very cliff.
I have forgotten everything except the belief I had when I set off. Even this body is as alien to me as your words. All I know is that I must imprison the destruction that swallows all.
What if I tell you that we're here for the same thing? Look at what this world has become. You know what it's waiting for. Even if you've forgotten everything, I still believe that you'll make the right choice, like you did in the past.
When have we ever had a choice? When were we ever masters of this world's fate?
Oh yeah, that's right. Kaslana doesn't believe that he had a choice. Fuck.
Even though I shoulder the dreams of millions of lives, I could only forge the destruction's evil will.
No.
Everyone I know is dead. And the world I dared to save has been torn to pieces. So, be gone. This body never existed to carry out deliverance.
There's no need to be so serious.
What?
Sorry, I had a really long nap and all the bad memories woke up first. Long time no see, partner.
He came back.
Well, it was only a very brief farewell for me.
It has been 1,000 for him, by the way.
We once walked side by side and trusted each other to watch our backs. That memory will never fade away, even if all else does. And because it was so precious and hidden so deep in my heart, it needed more time to wake up. Trailblazing? What an interesting concept. Surely on your worlds, that is also a titan revered by the masses.
Actually, yes. Coronal Radiance. Oh, this is so perfect. I got chills all over me right now. Wow.
There is no need to further confirm your resolve. Today, we inherit the duty of the gods, safeguarding the inhabitants of Amphorius. Stand with me and become heroes. Did you hear that? Heroes. I have never forgotten the weight of that word.
Even though I am no longer a hero, and the only thing remaining in me is the boundless flames of wrath.
But lighting a fire can also illuminate the path ahead.
Everyone I know is dead, and the world I dared to save has been torn to pieces.
But there is still a group of heroes that I know. And they will bring the true tomorrow to Amphorius.
Damn. Coronal Radiance must have been one of the most awesome tracks I have ever heard, by the way. There are so many good tracks in the entire chapter of Amphorius. Far more memorable than the Penacony, personally speaking. For sure.
This body never existed to carry out deliverance.
It only ever burned for world-bearing.
For Trailblaze. I still like Penacony's ones a lot. There were a lot, mostly by Robin, but not in combat as well.
So, I'm going to head towards tomorrow first.
But I do think I like most of Amphorius' music better. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Penacony had a lot of good ones. But in Amphorius I can actually say a lot of combat ones as well. While in Penacony, not so much. Like, they were good tracks, but not as catchy or my vibe as, you know, as in Amphorius.
Don't make me wait too long, Donna.
Partner.
Deal.
What if we were born from the destruction?
I really like the battle track player on the other side. It's a catchy one. Again, not my taste. For me, there are so many good ones, actually. Including from trailers, too, a lot. Hell, how many are there? King, Father of All. Obviously, Mighty's music, all of it. There is the music of, you know, the trailers of Castoris and the one with Tribi where they show the fates of the, you know, of the Chrysosaurs. And that is only the trailers, by the way.
There is no need to question your heart. No need to crave victory. If I am born to be a vessel of sin, then I shall roar at evil and trailblaze a dawn for future generations to come.
Oh my god, for those who come after. Man, this chapter is very much Expedition 33. Crap. Oh. Ooh, gotcha.
Let us go to the other side of the night.
Oh, wow. Coronal radiance again.
You know that the dawn is there. And the blazing sun, destined to rise.
Wow. Wow.
It won't be too long before our paths cross again.
At that moment, I was like, please join the Express. Same. He deserves he deserved from the beginning, but he most definitely deserves a place in the Express now.
There is a ruckus coming from the Grove of Epiphany. It is time for you to set out, my lord.
My lord.
I have another notice for you. In this cycle, an eccentric demigod deviated from their flame-chased destiny. In a history known by none, Terravox, the Earth, fell. This matter has remained extremely mysterious, contradicting the extrapolations of 13 million cycles. I have reasons to suspect it also has something to do with Lady March 7th.
As of now, clues that yield no conclusions are not important. Finan already pointed me in the right direction. Open the way.
Thunder sent down hang into the exomyth. Oh no.
Lord Don Hong is gone. You can now speak your mind, Lord Anaxagoras.
Thanks for the honor. And here I thought you weren't ever going to acknowledge your old friend. The Inspiration Circus recorded that you have led me up Dawn Cloud countless times. And the last time was right in the previous cycle. Oh, and Kefli even lowered their hand to welcome.
Surely you didn't move into my head to browse such trivial content. But if that's the case, I wouldn't mind recalling some fun Dromas trivia for your pleasure.
Dromas? Not now, not now.
You seem pretty relaxed.
Indeed. The experiment's variable will be eliminated by my enemy's very hands. A beautiful way to kill two birds with one stone, isn't it? You know very well that everything I said about that Remembrance Pathstrider was true. Both my hypothesis regarding her identity and my recommendations to Lord Don Hong.
Kill two birds. Eliminated. Do you really consider that we will actually kill her?
Yes, I know. You haven't told a single lie so far. But I noticed your thoughts would generate a curious ripple whenever you mentioned her. It's almost like you were deliberately trying to hide something into the depths of your brain.
Since you're talking in such a blunt way, I'm assuming you haven't actually found any concrete evidence.
That is correct. Thanks to that mechanical body, you can control the boundaries of your thoughts, opting to only show partial truths. Pity that I still managed to grasp a shiver of fear that escaped your control, and I traced it upstream to discover one single word.
Ooh. Okay.
Lycurgus, tell me, what is the Demi-Urge?
Excuse me?
Even the branches and leaves of the sacred tree have been dyed gold. Finan gave his all for him. Now that the destruction has quelled the Memoria tide, it's time for me to go deeper into the grove. Who's there?
Earth bear the suffering of all. Talk with the mysterious mountain dweller. Alright. Anything to see in the throne? No? Okay then. Okay.
That fiery blaze engulfed the grove and woke all creatures from their slumber. And you, visitor from beyond the sky, you have no intention of listening to the cries of the earth.
You are...
Are you surprised? Demigods with golden blood are not solely limited to Kevali's children. Is it not natural that the offspring of Georios would take on their duty? I am Terravox, Avatar of the Earth, divine protector of the myriad living beings.
What a coincidence. I was just told by someone to watch out for you. Answer me. Why would the Dromus King of the legends, the demigod who should have fallen, appear in humanoid form?
You already know the answer. Is the transmutation arcanum not precisely your specialty, descendant of the permanence?
You know of that?
How do you know about... was it March 7th?
Exactly. Thanks to her, I was able to escape into the Memoria tide and disappear from the world's memories.
So you didn't die. Your fall was just a lie. You cast aside your duty as a flame chaser and joined her. Why?
Who else bets that this is foreshadowing for what happened to the permanence? It's there are so many foreshadowings here and there, along with Penacony, that I don't even know anymore.
To survive. For a Dromus, life is no more than existence.
I also feel that way.
The birds and beasts of this world have struggled to survive since time immemorial. Yet unlike humans, they are unable to live on in the World-Bearer's memories.
I feel like Long will come back because the permanence is about rebirth. Yeah.
But EVERNIIIGHTTTTT is the master of remembrance, and I saw your story in the Veil of EVERNIIIGHTTTT.
It's hilarious how everyone has just assumed Long is permanently gone. True. True.
Vidyadhara, the permanence, tracking transmutation, resurrect.
I have said this before. I do not mind it that the game actually takes a little bit of a, it takes its own liberties here and there, and that is great. But here's the thing. The thing is, I've said this before, that dragons are supposed to be wicked creatures, in the West, specifically in Greece. Unlike in the East, which are considered sacred. Now, again, not to nitpick, but the fact that they had, for some reason, to also make, you know, Danheng a dragon protector really goes... It really goes against that idea, you know what I mean? I've said this before, that, you know, dragons are actually dubbed very evil, very, like, actual villains in society who actually had done some heinous crimes. And here we are with the HonkaiStarRail actually having Danheng representing the dragon, which basically will help, who actually helps the world the most. To be fair, it's only become more clear. It's only become more clear as we've learned more about them. Yeah, but I don't think China would ever make dragons evil, even in making a chapter about Greece. That's not my complaint. My complaint is, you really couldn't leave the dragons out of it now, can you? That is my complaint. Ever since we found ourselves in the Xianzhou Luofu, for some reason, the Xianzhou always finds some way, Xianzhou quote unquote, but, you know, through the face of Danheng being... I think I called this the first time I actually played on stream HonkaiStarRail, that basically Danheng represents, well, the player who's basically Chinese, because they want to always have someone to represent them, right? And that is cool. But in Penacony, it was basically this dream. It was a dream per se, but they still showed it. Like, they broke the seal that it was given to them by the Xianzhou, and like 1,000 Xianzhou ships actually appeared to save the day. Now it's here with, you know, Dante, basically. Permator Terrae. I cannot even remember how to pronounce that. But that's the thing, like, they cannot really leave it out of it. They cannot really help it. They have to actually show something for the Chinese fan base, no matter what. Even when it comes to Greece, and Greece having completely different ideology of what dragons actually are. Not that that's good. Not that that's good thing that they can't, but I don't think they disagree their own belief. Especially because Danheng comes from China and is a dragon as established earlier on. Permanent Terrae. I mean, yes, I know that, and I do not mind that. I'm not telling you, hey, make dragons evil. That's not what I'm asking. Is that, what I'm asking is, why do you have to add in the 12 Chrysos heirs a dragon? Like, again, you don't really have to do that. It is cool, but it goes against it. Like, you're not gonna give me an evil dragon, that's cool. But you're not gonna give me a savior dragon as well. Go fuck yourself. I don't really blame them for that, to be honest. I don't necessarily think it's a good thing, but I don't really blame them for it either. Yeah, same, actually. Same. They just have to always have someone who represents a hero from China. Which is okay. Again, it's their studio, it's their country. They can stroke their ego as much as they want. It's fine. That does make sense from their perspective, indeed. But adding them to the 12 Chrysos heirs sounds kinda off. Like, genuinely kinda off. I really mind giving who Danheng is, but it's not from he's not from Greece, so I can see how it would be irritating. Yeah, like what am I? Look, if it had a good parallel, I would not mind. For example, Japanese mythology actually has quite a few parallels with Greek mythology, which is really bizarre. And I wouldn't mind if I saw a story which actually blend the two together sometimes. But this is completely against it. I'm saying again, you know, like, you cannot take something and force me to actually believe that that is a good thing just because you believe it's a good thing. In the worst case scenario, that is the worst case scenario. You know what I mean? Because it has always this differentiation, like, think about it this way. Think about it this way. If I was to reference a criminal who actually is dubbed the Dragon here in Greece, in China they would assume that he's a hero, that he's probably a legendary warrior or some shit, and I'm like, no. That is not the case. Wait a minute. What are we on about? I guess I don't care very much because America has no particular view on dragons at all. Well, true. America, then again, it's a, it is a land of, of a very young land, so yeah. I'm the one who really nitpicks on dragons, on fantasy stories, because they are often used, depending on the east or west, either as good or evil. That is why I nitpick on it. But the truth of the matter is that you will never actually hear in Greece anyone complain about dragons, or talking about dragons in general. I am the only one who actually talks about them, because I'm the only one who has actually, well, read a lot of mythologies. That's it.
The path you chose to survive will lead to your death, demigod.
And what of it? This body is soaked in filthy golden blood. The earth is hungry, and only the permanence can satisfy it.
Ah, okay, so he's against us. I didn't anticipate that.
This madness seems exactly like Mara struck.
Being direct is always time for resolution.
I like that confidence. Moment to doubt farewell.
Countless thus our fates become one.
This
Watch over you and guide you on your path.
I also didn't anticipate it.
All
Yeah.
that will be revealed.
Nice, I get my friends.
I figured it would be a passing of the torch from Teravox to Danhang. Yeah, same.
It ain't over.
Cloud Knights?
What the fuck?
How is that possible?
Ah, it's nothing.
What? Oops.
Serenity is before me.
And then all lies shall be revealed.
It's endless. Has the Memoria Tide returned?
The fires of abomination reignite.
Oh my god. It's
Why not join
young, yeah.
that water-mirrored moon and be fully imbibed?
All lies shall be revealed.
Ow.
Mortality means forever. Merciful Medicus.
Time to mix things up.
Thank you, friend. A little honesty would do us
They did a
good.
good job hiding that particular piece, I suppose. Yeah. Or perhaps they just didn't reference anything about it.
So fragile, like a wisp of
But
seed.
then again, no, let me rephrase that.
This is being in sync.
The fact that he actually got to hide because of EVERNIIIGHTTTT, that would actually be alarming,
All lies shall be revealed.
you know. But it is what it is, yeah. Here, fight these things from your memory. Yep, more or less.
Is this some disordered memory?
Man, it's scary when the enemy has full access to your memories. True.
The mists of the past shall drift away.
What?
Scatter, fade, turn to foam. Do you not remember me? After all, I am the heavy burden you must bear.
How could I be so easily forsaken?
Dan Feng? Is this another memo snatcher trick?
I really like this scene, to be honest. Yeah. When his trailers came out, you know, with Dan Feng, I didn't watch them. I really needed to actually make that stream eventually where I actually react to the trailers of that past. The whole upcoming part is just awesome. Okay.
Vidyadhara are supposed to forget the past during hatching rebirth. But the preceptors interfered back then and allowed me to remain deep in your consciousness.
Yeah, I remember when they said that they attempted to let you keep your memories in order to become Dan Feng again.
If you do not wish to use that bloodstained name, you may call me Obliviated Memory.
That's not necessary. Though we've long parted ways, I won't ever forget you.
So, who is that giant?
That is Amphorius' Earth demigod. He should be on our side, but he was led astray and intends to seize the power of dragon transmutation.
The dragon descends upon the earth, and all beings look to it in reverence. You and I know that all life in the universe covets permanence.
Are you trying to say I'll end up like you?
One day you will. And as I see it, that day won't be far from the end of this journey.
Damn.
Let's move on to another topic. I have no intention of passing judgment on Dan Feng, and I have even less desire to become entangled with him again. I only have one concern right now: bringing my companions back safely.
I think this VA is from like Scotland or Ireland or something, because the way he says letter R. How wrong you are, Midnight. I have known the voice actor that is now, you know, Young Yeah, from 2019 actually. I used to watch his content back then where he was talking a lot about gaming news. He helped me a lot to understand some of the industry's insights, because back then I wasn't really into the loop, and that it was around that same time which I also started craving, you know, I myself to pursue voice acting. I watched him for a month and I was thinking to myself, man, this guy has a nice voice. He would do good for, you know, if he was to try to become a voice actor. And one month later, after I thought that to myself, he actually announced that he's leaving to live on LA and become a voice actor. And I think he has some Asian roots. Let me see, let me find his channel real quick. Oh, maybe he's overreacting for a different accent, that doesn't emphasize R, because it definitely doesn't sound like an American accent or an Asian one. True, but the thing is, he lives in America and he has roots from Asia, most definitely. So this is him. So yeah, I couldn't pick that up the way you did. You know? Man, 2 years of voice acting, and that was 3 years ago. It has already been 5 years. God damn. No wonder he actually managed to... It was a tough road, as he has expressed himself, but he actually managed to get inside. Overcorrect. Oh, overcorrecting. Sorry, I couldn't see it from the corner of the screen over there. Sorry. Yeah, overcorrecting maybe is what it is. I didn't realize the accent actually. Unlike you. For me, when it comes to accents on English, it has to be thicker in order for me to realize it.
You can either help me deal with these abominations, or return to the shadows of memory. Dan Feng.
All right. The filthy remnants of the Memoria Tide still run rampant. Let me accompany you through these ruins. You could use the help.
And also someone to talk to, because apparently they won't have anyone else to talk to you. Or there wouldn't be anyone else to talk to you.
And presumably, that giant who craves the power of dragons won't just let things rest.
Do as you please. I'm moving ahead. Speaking of Terravox, his aggression just now was probably some distraction.
His madness is plain as day.
I agree.
We shake and we.
Actually, Chinese, that would make sense because the letter R in their language occasionally, but not always, sounds like ours. Yeah, I see that. Give me a moment, I have to take a bathroom break. I will not take too long, 1 minute. I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. Then be right back, okay? Take your time. Alright. let's explore a little bit around and see what we can find.
An abundant fragrance, worthy of recognition.
Yo! For some reason that gave me a checkpoint here. There you are. I knew I would. I missed you somewhere. I'm doing the no stepping on red tiles but challenge. Don't call me naive. The floor is literally lava. Actually, he might be right. Oh crap. Again? Got some food. Nice. I've long been searching for the meaning of life as a nymph. I finally figured out for what reason I live. That's why I waited here for so long for nothing else. Just waiting for you to find me. Oh, by the way, Midnight, now that we're talking about love and shit. The new chapter of Zenless Zone Zero came out about 20 days ago, and I haven't played it yet. I'm preparing you right now. Something with that character, you know, from last time in Zenless Zone Zero. You know that character. With a green hair. Something happens. I do not know exactly what happens, but it's not good. I haven't played the story, so just expect me any day now in your messages. Once I finish HonkaiStarRail, that is. I know the one. Okay. So, yeah. Yeah. I have seen couple of screenshots. I'm not sure how true they are.
His blessing is full, and the hidden passage can be used again. Now, the Imperator's legions can launch a surprise attack from the grove. Who knows if Terravox will be able to succeed? Huh? Who is this warrior?
She doesn't remember us.
Lady Trebios, I am Dan Heng, the Trailblazer's companion.
Dan Heng? Nice to meet you. I didn't realize Little Gray had more companions in addition to Little Cyrene.
There is no need to elaborate further. They are merely a collection of your memories, just like me.
Hello, Julian. Welcome to the stream.
No. If they were my memories, they would recognize me.
True.
Dan Heng? Even though we don't know you, we'll still ask you to get somewhere safe. A terrible battle is about to break out here.
How are you doing? Good. Good. Just continuing the story a bit. And after that, we have the night shift. I despise the night shift.
Icelands, I mean, Tux Gladiorum, is not far ahead. The evacuation efforts are almost over, so go now, or it might be too late.
Icelands. I see. In that case, I'll go look for her now. Thank you.
Mexi, hello. Welcome to the stream.
No problem. We need to go deliver some messages, so we'll be off. Please, take care, Dan Heng.
I'm doing bad. Oh, sorry to hear that, Julian. Sorry to hear that. How bad?
memory's crazed ramblings. What do you think?
It's too early to reach a conclusion, but this memory is most definitely not mine.
There are two possibilities. This memory either belongs to Terravox, or it belongs to him. The person you're desperately looking for. But the probability of the latter is very low. You should know better than I do. After that final battle, even the first genius couldn't determine where he went.
Correct. But the conversation I just had gave me an idea. Let's forget EVERNIIIGHTTTTT for now. In the Vortex of Genesis, there was someone else who went missing along with him.
Sirini?
I still have a chance to make contact with her.
Nice.
And the way I'll do it is right here in the grove.
How do you know that you can make contact with her from the grove? Sorry, I was looking and I shouldn't be looking, I'm sorry. Damn. Yeah. It has been months and I still cannot shake it off.
No! Stay back! Cursed beast!
Now I'm actually looking in the distance, okay? I want to look down, but I can't. So I will not look down. No nymphs around. Okay.
There's not a single sign of movement here. That was probably just the echoes of the Memoria Tide.
You. So beautiful. Oh, butterfly of divine mind, tell me, am I the prettiest nymph in the world? Unable to find user comment. Recorded the best rating by default. Looks like I'm the most beautiful after all. Okay. I really hope you make it to my favorite part. Okay, I will make sure I will not waste too much time.
An abundant fragrance, worthy of recognition.
Yeah.
A day of peaceful
Because I want Saber Lightgun and I can't get it because I need to get really lucky and win the 75-25. And people say the banner will end soon because they said something about it in 3.4. What? What? You always say that. Don't worry, I will make sure today it's true. Oh, hey, Bartholus. Look who it is. It's the water splashing poser. Didn't think I'll catch you here.
Are you the spirit thief? Bartolos?
Why the fuck don't you have a voice? You can't get past this. Oh no, he doesn't have a voice. Okay, maybe highly likely some scheduling problems.
I see. Thank you for the advice. My Cloud Hymn magic will take it from here.
They have announced the banner ending, Julian. I think you at least have another patch. Save your energy for more important stuff. This is a piece of cake. Leave it to yours truly. What happened to your voice? Oh, wait a minute. It was deliberate. It's all because of that crazy lady with pink hair and red eyes. In order to stop her from monitoring me, I sealed my voice. Okay, then I leave it to you. Okay, then there are plenty of ways to get through here. It's time for me to show you what I can do. We can travel with his ball, with his Oh, what the fuck? What? Control the agile spirit thief and complete challenge missions. Okay. Battles can devour treasures close to your and get too close to and devour button to receive reward. What? I didn't know we could play this game. Okay. Okay, flying and force in the map. Carry coins of whimsy. Use bubble attacks to break them. Wow. After a lifetime of stealing from all corners of the world, who'd have thought of a flood would be what finally stops me in my tracks? What have you ever stolen? Dromas' weapons, human horns, the chimera scales. Hold up, who are you and what are you doing here? So you're a fellow practitioner. When will the banner end? Because I didn't watch this live stream. They did not announce at the end. It's still without definite end. Yeah, that's the truth. That is the truth, actually, Julian. They didn't tell us anything about the end of the banner, so. Okay, Barthol's can unleash bubble attacks. Hold down the attack button to continuously fire bubble. Okay, bubble attacks consumes bubble energy. Zagros speaks power enemies unable to detect Bartholos, okay. Devour. Put bubbles in digestive zone. Enzymes. Nice. Can we devour more? Yeah. There must be one more way, is it? It will not be too difficult to find, I'm pretty sure. We could fly outside. If the game let us, that is. They said it would last a long time, but never said the patch it would end in. They will likely announce when the end of the banner is, at the very least in the patch before it ends. You have to fire a lot to destroy some stuff. I see. People say it will end off this patch though. They are lying. I swear you have no self-control when it comes to these things. I mean, treasure. Actually, I missed it. Where is the treasure? There it is. There. Okay, we can finally play now. Oh, we still have to... Oh, fuck me. I thought we could actually, you know, leave him now. Oh, we can do puzzles with him too. Okay, then. Ah, okay. It's not about the puzzles. It's about this or whatever. Great. They would not end without it announcing, yeah. And they never announced it. Okay, Aventurine. Damian Turine, oh stop it! More well. Stop it! Stop! You are not. You have no right to use this against me.
We're here. Now, it's time to awaken the person we're looking for.
A pool
sure,
of
I do.
spirit water.
Brandon writes. Okay.
I see. You plan to resonate with the waters of this world.
Compared to the currents of my home, the waters of Amphorius are rather untamed. Subduing the waters wasn't easy, but I've gotten the hang of it now. Under the raucous steps of their frenzied dance, the roar of celebration calls forth the spirit water's memories.
How incredible. There
Wow.
are still survivors in Amphorius. And this one even knows how to use the arts of water.
Very good. It's nice to meet the ocean demigod, Lady Hycealens.
Wait a minute. Dunhang did ever meet Hycealens. He didn't he? Only Kalos met Hycealens. I literally cannot remember. My memories. They snatch my memories. No, no, no. But no, for real, I don't think Dunhang actually correct. Hence why he's introducing himself. He introduced himself to Chibi as well. But how did Dunhang suddenly had this sensation that I have to actually meet Hycealens?
A green dragonfish. Are you Dunhang? I hope I've remembered your name correctly.
Oh, he told Kalos told, okay.
Scale Gorge Waterscape is your home, isn't it? In Greyfry's memories, I saw you two standing side by side.
Chibi said she was up ahead. Yeah, I remember that. I know that's what she said. And Chibi also had to, didn't remember him, so he had to announce, he had to introduce himself as well. But for some reason, Dunhang, that's what I'm saying. He was like, okay, so I do have to meet this Hycealens person. For some reason. Even though he doesn't actually know her. So he decided he needed to call forth the memory of Hycealens since he was the last known person to be with Trailblazer. I guess so. Even though I still question how does he know that?
That's fortunate. It means I won't have to introduce myself. I can get straight to the point. Tell me, where are Evernight and him?
The stranger snatched away the deliverer right before my eyes. I commanded the waters to surge after them, but layered cliffs blocked the water's current.
Did she die too? After that?
You must be careful. Earth has abandoned the Flame Chase mission. Though Terravox still lives, they're not an ally of the Trailblaze.
Oh. I mean, Lygus knows, and Lygus is their cattle now. Thanks, Anaxa. I suppose she doesn't remember.
That's no surprise. I've already exchanged blows with that mad demigod.
Apparently she doesn't seem to know what happened to her. Oh.
I didn't think the worst would still come to pass.
My Gallagher got one shot in the story. That is the first time I got one shot in story. I mean, was he properly built?
He also intends to get his hands on a dangerous power.
Permanence.
As his comrade in arms, do you know what his goal is?
Terravox has only ever cared for life born from this soil. If they covet powers from beyond the sky, I suppose it's out of the same care. Even so, their behavior is far too unusual.
I presume they wouldn't have made such a drastic and irreversible decision if they had not exhausted all other means. But embracing the permanence may result in even more misfortune.
It does hit really hard. You need to use a shielder if you have one high HP team like Castris. Oh, okay.
While I admire that demigod's willpower, my position has not changed. It seems that if I want to find Evernight, I will have to confront Earth. Since my opponent has already turned into a vicious beast.
Yes, but you will find out why he got one shot. I don't want to spoil it. Okay.
What I do won't weigh on my conscience.
I was using my Rappa though. I didn't want to use a shield. Its mechanics favor shielders, convenient timing for a set of Dante and Aventurine too.
Then allow my specter to accompany you, Lord Dunhang. As the demigod who witnessed the end of this world, at least let me sing an elegy for my last comrade.
That doesn't sound like something you would normally say. Huh? What I do won't weigh on my conscience. I can certainly guess what you mean by that.
I will never hesitate for my companions. I am a nameless. And what I'm going to do is defend all the hopes that are on the verge of fading away.
Then I misspoke. That is exactly how the guard of the Astral Express should act.
For those without shield, there's high HP teams like the HP scaling ones are better. But man, Gallagher get one shot kinda sucks. But I still won because I got Castoris and my Gallagher came back. Nice.
If you please, Lady High Sealance.
Hold on to
1
this
second,
current,
sorry.
for it still carries the warmth of Greyfry. Hopefully, it will lead us to the depths where our companion is hidden.
Alright, sorry for that. Where were we? I really need Castoris on my account. This is going to be so difficult. I know! I hate the fact that either you or Luz will actually have a hard time. It's so sad. Hopefully it will lead us to the depths where we are runners. Okay, blah 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 blah. Okay, time to not waste. No time to waste. Let's get to the good part here. I still have about like half an hour, maybe an hour if I really want to push it. So maybe we still have a, you know, still have a chance. Okay, Rex, where are you? People actually know the
Electra, is that you?
Who's that?
The way it died.
You're right on time. Let the ocean sink into the Memoria tide and become part of the sacrifice to resurrect the Earth.
Both of us will likely have a hard time regardless. Worst case scenario is the rerun Hyacinthia and Castoris at the same time with Sereni. That is truly the worst case scenario. But the question is, which half? You are us. Permanence. From permanence gain eternal life.
Us.
What?
You are me. Are us.
Stop using...
Permanence. Gain eternal life.
Stop using my wife's voice, you fuck. Stop. Stop it. I really want to know what's up here.
A gentle texture and a fine craftsmanship.
Oh my god. It's one of those I cannot help it. I like these puzzles. Quick. Oh, okay. This is a touch of my beloved Kekis. It's so beautiful and perfect for every single angle. The bow of Rift's divine beauty is unmatched. The bow of Rift's wisdom is unparalleled. Are rims this cheesy too? It might be... What the fuck? It might be a bit of ahead of its time for humans, but it's just perfect for this name. You're exploring again. I know. This one and we're gone, okay? This one and we're gone. I'm not just gonna look around, okay? I see. I'm hoping it's only one rear on the first side, please. Yeah, no, on the same half. They could do that, and if they do, that's horrible. Yeah, I really can't afford to waste time. Proceeds to waste literally every second. I will just simply never ever believe you. Look, I cannot help it. Okay, you have given me no reason to. Good thing this one was easy. Yeah, but now I feel frustrated because you told me that I'm not really honest. Yeah, you see? Anyway, highly unlikely we'll manage to do a temple today anyway, so let's go. I believe you mean it, a minute when you say you want to not waste time. I just think you don't have self-control. I mean, look, the real thing is that yes, I don't have self-control. I'm saying to myself, okay, you know what? Oh, fuck me. I'm really saying to myself, what I'm really saying is, okay, I'm gonna be quick about it. Oh, hey, there is me, and there is you. I'm gonna be quick about it. It will not take that long, but if you combined all of that wasted time, then it is long.
Rouse yourself into the forge. Match as one. Keep going. Keep going. Going.
Looking at this strange phenomenon in the cave, I suspect someone must have ascended here. Could it be one of our young prodigies from the nymphs, or perhaps one of those brilliant human talents? If they are human, this child must not be let live. Okay. Crap. Then we're all enemies again.
Do not run from your fate.
Use the permanence to fill the earth.
Surprising that these enemies are not aggressive.
The Yadara might not even be considered people if we did not resort to beastly actions.
Why did Dunfeng choose me all those years ago?
Long sire, fall into oblivion.
I never heard that merge as
The
one
memorial
line because
time
Castor is
surges
lying, at
violently.
least for me.
Hold on, and don't let your focus be swept away.
They are. You must manage to evade them. Okay. Good as new.
The whole grove is shaking.
How are you doing? Can you keep going?
Five people. For her, I've reached the end of my journey. Once I climb this tree, I'll finally be able to see them. The road ahead is long, but their followers will never give up because of it. When I say them, I mean our masters, Kerkis. Okay.
Of 5 people.
Big Liu.
3 must pay a price.
No, Jing Yuan. Fuck me! That was good.
We can do it.
Countless thus our fates become one.
That was good. I didn't anticipate the trap like that. You told me that they are aggressive, but fuck me. Not in the middle of it. It's so fast that I couldn't react.
Like a wisp of silk.
We'll overcome the thorns. Won't I doubt farewell.
Is that all lies should be revealed?
Watch over you and guide you on your path.
They are. You just managed to evade them. Same thing happened to me until they actually did attack. You did not see my message beforehand. Well,
So fragile,
yeah,
like
I
a
didn't
wisp of silk.
anticipate that they will actually just, not be like that.
A little honest,
Like,
all lies should
not be
revealed.
like that for long enough,
You are one of them.
Oh, okay. It follows from this point. Nice. Masters in the Grove.
it over?
For now.
It seems so. These phantoms that are haunting you are indeed here to bring you to your demise.
It's unusually quiet here compared to before.
My Gallagher got 4,200 or 4,300 HP. I think I can't remember. I could get more on him, but I got bad RNG.
Don't let your guard down. The Memoria Tide has become even more violent.
4,000 is really not that much, though. In all honesty, in order to withstand attacks in this, in this part of the game, you really need characters who actually have like 6,000 health.
Is that?
That is, yes, that is. I have no idea who it is.
This is an interesting-looking wine jar. Was it Bai Hung who brought it?
It's a specialty from Thalassa that she brought and left here just for this gathering.
From Thalassa.
She herself didn't come?
From Thalassa.
Your mind retains far more of the past than I had imagined.
They hit so hard.
I've seen this farewell more than once in my dreams.
The previous life is just an immersion to a newly born Vidyadhara. You know rationally that these are your memories, but it doesn't feel like you experienced them yourself.
True, but you know how RNG is. Most of the time my characters can stay alive. It was only that one fight. Funny story, I accidentally got pinned by that spear on accident because of where I fixed it. I had to actually respawn at the space anchor to get out of it. Wow.
I use dragon transmutation for selfish reasons. And close friends turn to enemies. You probably want to ask me if it was worth it.
Was it?
The Military Affairs Office is placing more importance on the Yuchue's battle this time. And the Yaoqing called her back for a patrol mission.
Some people are born with adventure in their blood and can't stop for even a moment. No matter, I'll drink her portion for her.
By the way, I didn't really got spoiled because I wasn't sure at what context there was, but I knew that we will see Ying Xing again. Because, well, I saw people talking about, hey, the old blade actually got into this, and I'm like, oh, okay. They didn't have any captions. I have no context over it. I just know that he would be there, and I'm like, oh, okay. So good to hear old voices. Yeah. The fact that you can actually hear a comb blade. You and scrolling Twitter. I have to actually scroll Twitter and beat. Only because sometimes I'm just bored. I don't have enough time to play a video game, but I do have enough time to actually just have a scroll or two, you know? To see what people are up to. I couldn't help it. And at this point, I really do not mind, because a single picture doesn't really tell me much. Self-control again. Not really. That was just a conscious way of saying to myself that, okay, you know what? No cost, too great. It's not like I had an urge to check Twitter. It was just that, okay, you know what? I'm like, okay, what am I supposed to do? Let's go see what's going on Twitter. Fuck it. You get what you get, I guess. Yeah. It's not really big of a spoiler. I didn't really mind it. The worst kind of spoiler is to actually find out that some character actually dies or some shit. I didn't saw anything like that. So I'm good. I haven't really been spoiled because I have no context over how things happen or in what order. The other thing that I have, quote-unquote, been spoiled, which is not a spoiler because we had already anticipated, is that Serene is actually part of the Remembrance too. Okay. We had said this before anyway, so... Indicador can also one-shot, but he didn't one-shot me, but I saw so many people get one-shot by him. True, I got one-shotted by him. I got spoiled on one part. I see.
We're already toasting. Why don't we wait for Dunfeng?
As always, the High Elder has endless meetings with the Preceptors that he can't get away from. Let's not wait on him. Isn't this just water?
Oh fuck, I didn't realize he has blue eyes. And he also looks old as fuck. God damn. Also, he really liked his drinks.
I'll relay her exact words. It is a mistake to drink too much before a battle, so I'll leave a jar of spring water from Thalassa's Crystal Palace.
Man. Hearing Amalie actually return as Jingliu is perfect, and also seeing her actual eyes. Good times. Hello Sammy, welcome to stream. How you doing? I'm doing well. How about you? Mara turns eyes red. True.
She said that wine only has flavor after a triumphant return.
Why didn't you say so earlier?
I didn't want to go along with her, but she insisted on seeing your expression after your first sip.
Any gift from a friend, whether it is water or wine, is rich in flavor all the same.
I see you still speak as if every sentence must add something of profound value.
Good to hear that. Yeah.
I see you still speak as if every sentence must add something of profound value.
Perfect. Actually, that was perfect.
You're just in time. The punishment for making us all wait should be 3 cups of wine.
Can we see Bailu? Can we see her?
Spare me, please. I've already suffered enough next to the ancient sea. I've convinced the Preceptors. Vidyadhara Cloud Him Magi will join the battle on the front lines, and our armies will fight side by side.
Know thyself. Yeah, true.
It seems like you can now carry out your plan for dealing with the Kitu Mirage, Jingyuan.
Well, I think you like anime. Really? What gave it away?
Thank you for standing your ground against the dissenters, Dunfeng.
I never thought those Preceptors would ever relent. After all of this, countless Vidyadhara.
Just wanted to check in. Did you think about turning your BNG Tuber into a full VTuber model? I have already plans for that, Sammy. But thank you so much for, for the consideration.
Countless Vidyadhara will lose their lives, with no chance at a molting rebirth. We all understand this. But the Vidyadhara cannot become a part of the Alliance's destiny if we do not share in its joys and sorrows. We would only be bystanders to everyone else's suffering.
That is something we all understand as well. That is also why we've gathered here. Come, raise your cups. This toast is not for bidding farewell to each other.
I'm never sure you're gonna make it to the next part, the best part. It depends on how long, actually, how far away it is.
But for honoring the soldiers who will not return. For honoring our companions.
Was it worth it, that Dunfeng?
Apologies. My reckless plan must have put a lot of pressure on you.
Totally get that. Honestly, once you get to see your character blinking, talking, and moving around, it feels way more alive on stream. It's a big step up from static PNG. I know that. And for many years I have been trying to actually, you know, get some things working, but, well, they really took far longer than I anticipated. I have been a PNG tuber for 3 years now. I don't mind waiting a little bit longer. For me it wasn't that long, but for you it's twice the time away. I just can't remember how long it was from here. Over 15 minutes, I'm quite certain. Okay, so basically if we really book it right now, we might make it. Did you design on PNG by yourself? The design itself, yes, but the drawing wasn't mine. I had to commission an artist for that.
Nonsense. If our positions were flipped, you'd support me no matter how reckless my plan was. Right?
Of course. But let's try not to be too reckless.
A little bit of closure, I see.
When you make a decision like this, people will always ask, was it worth it? And you will also forever question yourself.
Wow, I did not anticipate that from Jingliu.
Do you know how you will answer that question?
I won't answer it. I will prove it.
Wow.
That's right. My sword is my answer.
Yingqing.
Thank you, Dan Feng. Thank you, Jing Yuan. Oh, thank you, Jing Liu. And thank you, Bai Heng, wherever you've run off to.
Ridiculous. How did you get drunk from spring water?
I'm just full of joy. It feels like I've just forged a divine weapon with masterful craftsmanship. I'd rather leave this world in a blaze than live until the end of time. That's what I always firmly believed in the past. But I never truly felt like I was alive until I met all of you. Now, I wish more than anything that I could just live a bit longer. No, pretend I didn't say that.
No. 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 Oh, that's so sad.
It's over. And you know exactly what happened to these 5 afterward. So, can you understand it now? After both he and March 7th have left you. Losing a dear friend with whom you've shared so much can never be considered a victory. It's a failure that torments you for the rest of your life. I could never accept that kind of fate.
So you made a decision.
I was the one who used the transmutation arcanum. I was the one who swore to bring Bai Heng back to life. And the one who brought everything past the point of no return. That was also me.
Do you have any regrets, Dan Feng?
Even if I could reverse time, I would not choose differently. And if it had been Jing Liu, Jing Yuan, or even Yingqing who died in battle, I'd still choose to do the same thing. Because only I could make that choice and protect all of this. Now, for the sake of your companions, for the sake of those two who walk alongside you, how much are you willing to sacrifice, Dan Hong?
Everything.
Damn.
Your answer does not surprise me.
He hasn't changed after all.
They are more than just my companions. They are the path I took that led me to where I am now. So they will also be beacons for when I am lost, leading me to the future until my next reincarnation.
Then let me see how you'll carry out your convictions.
Let's leave this place and go settle things with that mad demigod.
Man, that was quite the scene. But you can blame it yourself for the spoiler, because when I was doing story, they made a video about it, and I was like it was like only 20 minutes away from the part, and I didn't know it was in the story. Just make it a habit not to watch anything they post until after the patch. Yeah. Can I have a chance to turn your PNG 2D or 3D model? No, sorry for that, Sammy. As I've told you, I have plans for that. We need to go up again, but before that, let me grab this. Nice. They really just put the chimeras everywhere in order to make this place feel a little more lively.
Terrabog has already defected. Legion, charge with me!
A beast will always be a beast.
I have to do it. I have to. I can't help it. I have to. There. No, wait a minute. No. We're so close and yet so far away. How could this be? Crap. Let me start over. Okay, there's the box. There's one. There's two. There's three. There we go.
An abundant fragrance, worthy of recognition.
At least this one's is easy. Yeah. I'd love to stand on the roof on the like the drum, as the scenery there must be amazing. But I don't want to be the last nymph to do that job, the rooftop. How far away are we from that scene, Midnight? We still have exactly like... It depends on how long the scene itself is. Is it a long scene? Because if it is, then it's not worth it for me to rush it, you know? I could just ignore everything and go. Like now. But still. Oh, hey.
Has been far too cruel.
Necessary sacrifice for the flame chase.
Bologna, Virginia. Such a sad love story. I don't think the scene is that long. Okay, okay. Let's put... What the fuck? Let's try again. Okay, there we go. Jesus.
Seismic walking dragon. History shall remember you as a Titan Slayer.
Memories intersect. Another betrayal. Another catastrophe.
Damn.
From
Regardless of whose memory this is, it seems that Terravox has a leading role in it. A beast
That's been ripped.
I see the destination that the destruction points to.
Golden blood is gurgling out. It's almost like a heart that has burst open.
Follow the current and calm its frenzied pulse.
If you don't talk between the dialogue, okay? This is a glitch. It did that to me too. If you actually just go from one dialogue to the next, it shouldn't be that long. Okay.
As expected, someone's been waiting for us.
It's you.
They are here, a scion of permanence, and your old comrade in arms. Terravox, my old friend. Indulge yourself. Let this Memoria tide swallow everything.
Be prepared for the worst, Lord Dunhung. This mountain dweller must not be underestimated. Geocles the Mountain Breaker. Earth's Dromus Rider. It's been a while.
You know him?
Mountain Breaker? He's not Terravox?
But if it gets too long, you can just exit out of the game and I'll start you back at the beginning of the scene. Okay.
I remember you, little fish, and your despicable master.
I didn't think you were still alive.
Death is just a return to the earth for mountain dwellers, thanks to EVERNIIIGHTTTTT's gift.
There was once a story about Geocles. Really?
I was able to come back to the mortal realm and keep watch over my dear friend, the Earth demigod who was sacrificed to the flame chase plot in vain.
That we've heard before. Mighty told it. So, Mighty knew Geocles.
Long Scion, you are the most important offering in this ritual sacrifice. No matter how strong your will is, it will eventually be swallowed by the Memoria tide. When that time comes, you and the powers you bear will serve us.
He knew of Geocles. Okay, I see. By the way, do you remember what Kleos means in Greek, in ancient Greek? Geo comes from Ye, which means earth, and Kleos, I have said this before, it means glory. So his name literally is the glory of the earth, or glorious earth, or something like that. Somewhere it could be interpreted either. He was the one who had to make the difficult decision to burn down the forest to save his people. Oh, yeah, I do remember that. I remember Geo, but not Kleos. I see. It's from the game, remember when I said that Kleos, it's, you know, from the Legend of Troy as a currency?
We will use the permanence to awaken the fallen giant dragon and give the earth an everlasting body.
If you like, there is a pattern here. Geocles, Cleopatra, Hercules, or Heracles. Heracles actually sounds more correct. There is the word Kleos in every word that wants to, you know, emphasize glory to something. Cleopatra, for example, it's basically, you know, the glorious father, or the father, you know, the father of glory, or something like that. That the child is the father's glory. Yes, I recognize the pattern.
I see. So you pretended to be Terravox in order to lead us here into a trap.
If it weren't for the Imperator's tricks, the name Terravox would be shared between us anyway.
They made the right choice for Amphorius's tomorrow.
But the tomorrow you speak of only ever had a place for humans. What, my old friend?
Oh, wow. Okay, let's go.
I will once again start a fire that burns away the chains that shackle us!
Why don't you leave this to me, Lord Dunhung? Use that hidden passage to reach the opposite shore. Perhaps Greyfry's there. deeper inside.
The hidden passage. A little bit of a reference to, you know, Thermopolis hidden passage.
No. I will stay here. Mountain Breaker, hero of the mountain dwellers. If I do not stay here and triumph over him, he will die an ugly death in delusions of the permanence. That should not be his destiny. And for the vicious beast that insists on obstructing the Astral Express and threatening the fate of the world, we've stood on the precipice countless times along this journey, forced to make difficult choices in the face of disaster. But this time, it's my turn to put some pressure on this world.
This feeling, this scene. All too similar.
So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
Nice, like my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Serenity is before me.
All lies shall be revealed. So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
Wow, that was easy.
It's time to stop struggling, Geocles. Go to your death with dignity.
Before that, tell me, what kind of deal did you make with EVERNIIIGHTTTTT? How was the Great Mountain Breaker reduced to this?
Wait, before you die. What kind of deal did you make with EVERNIIITTTT? Was it worth it? What?
That's...
Leave it to me. I'll recount the Earth's heaviest mass.
Wow. Okay, I did not expected that.
And sever its deepest delusion.
I literally have never seen Terravox. God damn. I'm glad this was not spoiled for me.
Terravox? Is that you?
Okay, he just died.
Your body has become so frail.
Even mountain ranges grow old and eventually die.
But I can hear the sound of blood still surging through your veins, fast and strong.
I suppose you are the true Earth demigod.
I am near my end, and the demigod title means nothing to me now. The being who stands here now is just the former comrade of the Mountain Breaker, and the traitor who abandoned him.
Traitor?
Terravox was once a member of Geocles' Dromus Legion. This force was famous for its skilled riders and their brave Dromuses. Terravox himself was the Dromus King, the giant dragon who swore their life to the Mountain Breaker. In the battle against Georios, the Imperator could not surmount this mountain, and thus had to break it from the inside. Terravox's betrayal was key to the Flame Chase Army's victory.
Oh my god, you cannot be serious. We are the villains. We are the villains. We are the fucking Persians here. And Terravox is a Ephialtes. Oh man, I don't like that. Okay, nice parallel though with the, you know, with the Roman Empire and the Persians. Okay. At the end of this conversation is the part I really like. Okay, so we have still 20 minutes left, actually a little bit more if necessary, so we're good. The end of the at the end of this conversation with Terravox marks the beginning of the scene, and that scene itself isn't very long. Okay, nice.
The age of the gods was coming to an end. Living beings had adapted to the changes amidst the rifts of the earth. And Now they had to learn to survive in the crevices of the epics.
Okay, you should be good. Nice.
Someone had to watch over the Earth, so I agreed to a deal. I would take the Titan's divine authority and sink into the cliffs, using my flesh and blood forged of stone to mend the land. But there was one betrayal I could never forget. The Mountain Breaker refused to believe that was my choice, even till his dying breath. Faced with having to surrender to the Imperator, he chose to die instead.
So this is why you decided to conspire with EVERNIIIGHTTTTT.
Time's strange visitor appeared before me. The great power from beyond the sky, called the Remembrance. It's incredible. Geocles was able to be reborn as a memo sprite. He mumbled about the times we fought side by side. Just like how all the lives this body carries speak to me.
And that's also the part of HSR spoiled me, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so next time they drop trailers at the same time as the patch, just assume they will be in the story and ignore them till after if you don't want to be spoiled. Oh, yeah, that's... I see now. I see what this is gonna be now.
EVERNIIIGHTTTT did not ask for much in return. She only wished for me to use the divine authority of Earth to hide her tracks.
Since you're being so candid, does this mean you've given up resisting?
Resistance. For a beast on the brink of death, what is the point of resistance?
Defiance. That is the point.
I see. 1,000 years have passed, and your mind has long since been shattered.
This frail body bears the weight of all those I've betrayed. And now, my only wish is to rest with them in the unchanging past. Go, long Scion. That fiery blaze has already burned through Earth's protection, revealing the secrets underneath. The deepest depths in Amphorius, the great tomb where all the past is buried. The one you seek, EVERNIIGHTTTT, walked out of that place. Before her arrival, no one knew of its existence.
Oh hey, there's an anchor here.
In other words, that is the place where EVERNIIGHTTT came into being.
Okay.
And it is also where she is now.
We're gonna confront her there.
You sank willingly into the past, and now your memories have turned into this form. Was it worth it?
At least I still remember.
Nice performance.
As long as I never forget, they will live on.
Primitive and animalistic. I understand these instincts. Have you ever regretted anything?
The Earth is not a lonely island in the middle of the ocean. It is the sum of all the living things that stand on it. I have never regretted defending the creatures of this world.
Then, a final question. Terravox, after all of this, how much are you willing to sacrifice for the power of the Permanence?
Everything. My journey up to here has allowed me to fully understand my destiny.
be able to reach the stars. But my compatriots deserve to continue their struggle. At the end of my life, I want to make one last effort to give them a chance to move on to the future. Even if it is a future I am not able to witness.
I understand. Then, join me in rebelling against this unjust fate once more. Even if the world collapses, the Earth must remain unshaken. Give me the core flame that burns within you, and allow this immortal body of the Permanence to bear the furnace of life for you.
Long Scion, are you willing to bring them all into the new world?
I won't give you empty promises. Allow me to answer your question from a different perspective. The Permanence is the path that dragons trod, and eternity is life's deepest desire. If you entrust the Earth's living beings to me, they will live in symbiosis with the instincts in my blood. With this body as an ark, I will deliver them to tomorrow for you. That tomorrow won't be the end of Amphorius' west wind, but a vast and boundless sea of stars.
A sea of stars.
It's a future where all beings can trailblaze side by side, not a prison made for remembrance.
In the veil of EVERNIIIIGHTTTTT's memories, you've always been someone with reservations. I misjudged your resolve. I understand. This is the only choice. Behold, this core flame that burns in my chest. This core flame born from the earth. It is the red soil from which life sprouts, and the furnace of all living things. It tells me to commit one final act of treason. Entrust this heavy task to the trailblazers from beyond the sky. Let them tend to the wild terrain and safeguard the lands, and thus bring the endless stream of life into the distant future.
I promise you, Terravox.
Good. When I hand over the divine authority, this place will fall to pieces. Are you prepared to hold up the sacred tree if it falls?
Of course.
Then free what remains of my body, and let me give you this flame that turned away from the flame chase. I now relinquish my duty as a demigod. You shall dig your own grave and burn in the furnace of rebellion.
That was his prophecy. Wow.
I only hope that, after all this time, Father will take me back into their heart.
Come, crouching beast.
It weighs
For
heavy.
the endless life of this world. Rise from your dormancy and follow me as soaring dragons of the wilderness.
My final rebellion.
waterfalls. Oh wow, I didn't know she could fly. Wow. This is from the animation. Everything is from the animations, actually.
I am Dan Heng, one who guards and trailblazes way forward.
Damn. Damn. Damn.
Fortunately.
Wow. Baby creature's so cute. Mm-hmm.
The worst did not come to pass. If your opponent had already turned into a vicious beast, whatever you did wouldn't weigh on your conscience. So what if that demigod had harbored ill intentions or vowed to fight to the death?
Beautiful. And there's one more thing after this conversation. Okay, you're almost there.
Would you have pointed your spear at them and carved out the core flame with your own hands?
There's no point in discussing what-ifs. Though, I'm glad it didn't come to that. Regardless, I will attempt to join this game and become a part of the Era Nova. This is the only way I can face my friends and this world with a clear conscience.
Now that things are settled between us, it's time for you and I to say goodbye. Everything that I left behind has faded away at this point. Go and march toward your own permanence.
Is this actually like the closure to his past self for real this time?
As for how to tame it, I'll leave that to you.
Thank you. We can't go back to the past and make better choices, but at least we can do better in the future.
Yeah, it seems like it.
A dragon can only welcome new life by shedding away his old, scarred skin. For the first time in my life,
the music.
Feel at ease.
This burning core flame. Is this what the destruction feels like? The light is unexpectedly warm. It's just like the fleeting moments when one wakes from a dream.
Farewell, Dan Feng.
Farewell.
Now, it's time for me to set out once more.
The final rebellion of Earth was to bestow trailblazing wings upon all living beings. For Terravox, this was probably the best possible ending. Behind that scar lies what they called the deepest depths. The rising steam tells me that Greyfry is in there. But right now, he's
even now calling him Greyfry.
Whirlpool.
Is EVERNIIIGHTTTTT with him?
Then I'm still not... Okay, I'm still not behind the fact that the guy just got buff. Okay? I was the buff one. You cannot really copy-paste my body in this shit. people still like Mighty a lot regardless.
I'm afraid I can't tell.
A scorching abyss. If I were to enter it alone, I'd almost certainly get lost. And Miss High Sealants, would you give me cover? I'll need to focus completely on what's ahead, and may not be able to pay attention to my surroundings.
What are you planning to do?
I'm going to continue where you left off.
The stranger snatched away the deliverer right before my eyes. I commanded the waters to surge after them, but layered cliffs blocked the water's current.
The power of Yoryos makes things bigger, hence the size of the mountain people. Only weak men are threatened by strong men other than himself. Excuse me, what? Only weak men are threatened by strong men other than himself. I mean, it's not really about feeling threatened as much as it is just, you know, feeling like the guy actually just takes a page of my book. And also you have Mighty would not feel threatened. But I said right just now that I'm not feeling threatened. It's just that it's a form of jealousy, okay? I'm not lying. I'm not gonna lie. It's a form of jealousy. It's like, ah, okay, so you're doing me now, huh? Is that it? But I was the OG, you fuck. Regardless, you have told me about the power of Yoryos, you know, theory before. Might is far more than being buff. True that. But still. The thing is, I cannot help, you know, despite your theory, yes, true, it makes things bigger, indeed. But that doesn't mean I will not feel a little bit bitter about it.
Times have changed. The cliffs are now in the palm of my hand.
If we're going there, Ratio was the OG buff guy, so I won't hear it. He was the OG for the tall model. He didn't really had a buff model. He had really strong arms, and let's just say that, yeah, that was actually him being buff. But the one with the big back, the one with the actual, you know, six-pack was actually Mighty, okay? Whatever.
Then I believe it's worth a shot. It's just, without absolute resolve, you still won't be able to pass through that Memoria tide. Much less save someone from it.
See, you showed the more skin before Mighty. Well, true that.
The search for Greyfry might stretch on like an Evernight without end. Be careful. Wandering through time is no easy feat.
I won't play this bitterness game with you. Whatever you say, I can be bitter whether you like it or not.
Don't worry, Lady High Sealants. Just as you kept your lonely vigil in the depths for 1,000 years, my determination to find him is even more unshakable than the earth itself.
I can see the shipping now, yes. Does this scene end anytime soon? I have to prepare for work.
Sacred tree, lend me your roots.
Back at you, yeah.
With the core flame I carry, let me resonate with this land. With heaven and earth as my map, and time as my compass, I will find that one singular point. Even if I must cross every mountain and valley on my own 2 feet, I will bring you home.
Wow.
Circe's giant tree.
Oh, this is it.
Witness to Amphorius. This time, I will follow its roots into the ancient earth until I find you.
Wow.
On this journey, I will become the bedrock of mountains and bear the cities above. With the currents, I merge into the tide, crashing upon the land's jagged reefs.
The music is awesome.
Across the nameless barrens, scattering endless snow and frost. Entwined in the cycle of day and night, into the deepest depths of this world. adrift in the darkness that was before all else. When can I lead you out of this maze? No. I can't do it with just my eyes alone. Maybe it was never me. Maybe it was always you who could set us free.
Long time no see.
All right. Let's settle this and keep moving.
That's where we'll find our answers. Hey, Don Hung, wake up.
Three of a kind.
It's all like as if it is Greek.
Two pair.
Oh my god. It's all as if it is Greek drawings.
Go. That grows upon the earth. I am you.
Nice. Wow. How long did it took him to find us? He looks so good. The more I look at his design, the more I like it. Yeah, true. That's a good scene, man.
I found you.
One second, sorry. Okay, sorry, I'm back. Did you get taller? I've been waiting for you for so long. Oh, did you get taller?
Long time no see. Did you get taller?
While you were trapped, I experienced a lot.
How long has it been for him?
Thankfully, EVERNIIIGHTTTT did not try to stop me. Looks like we've managed to stay ahead of her this time.
Or he let you do it. We must save March.
Rest assured, we won't abandon her. We'll all return to the Express together. No one will be left behind.
Sirini, where is she?
You mean Mem? Sorry, I haven't seen her at all on this journey. Perhaps you were not the only one being held captive by EVERNIIITT.
The Express, how's it doing?
They never once stopped worrying about us. About you, me, or March 7th. They never gave up on trying to save us. Even from outside this world. Miss Himiko, Mr. Yang, Pom Pom, and even Sunday Black Swan and the two geniuses. They are all doing everything in their power to aid us.
I'm hungry. Well, get something to eat, my friend. She was everywhere in the Memoria Tide.
I understand. Her power shouldn't be underestimated. It was only when I personally stepped into the maze of time that it suddenly struck me. She and I had crossed paths once before. I'll only warn you once. Leave her body. No.
So this has happened now.
I feel like I've seen these floating black things somewhere before. I had an unexpected encounter with her when I left Amphorius.
Just as you left?
Perhaps to avoid exposing her whereabouts, she stripped that memory from my mind. That power called Oblivion. It's just like an emanator's.
Oblivion.
She wants to erase all Bering's memories. She planned to make me forget everything. All Bering's memories.
I know. But you still remember me and our companions. For now. Do you have any clues about the memories you may have lost?
Mere mortals, flawed individuals, failed heroes.
Are those EVERNIIIGHTTTTT's exact words? If I'm not mistaken, she intends to make you forget Amphorius, including the Chrysosaurs who have journeyed with us up till now.
Wait a minute, all of us? Oh no, wait a minute.
But it seems you still recognize Lady Hycelence.
Hey.
If I made that much of an
Oh,
impression
come
on
on.
little Grey Fry, then I am naturally delighted. But I fear your escape from that power they call Oblivion is thanks to someone else.
What? Whoa. Caster?
Nice to meet you. Or maybe I should ask, how have you been since we last saw each other?
I didn't expect you here. Nice job. I guess you took it personally when EVERNIIIGHTTT dropped in, right? Like, oh, no more midnight, so okay, so it's personal then. Remember when I said you'd be mad? Oh, that's what you meant. Yes.
Along with you, this little butterfly fish's memory was also salvaged from the depths of that whirlpool. Just as a pearl is cradled within its shell, the power of Thanatos surrounds you, shielding your soul from corrosion.
Apparently I did some stuff to help. True.
Miss Irene has spoken of you often to me. Though we never met in this life, I believe there's a kind of warmth that can transcend time itself. Through the endless flow of time, I guarded the secret passage between Styxia and the Vortex. When the Memoria tide flowed backwards into the River of Souls, even in deep slumber, I could feel that warmth. And with all my might, I protected that warmth. I apologize if that seemed improper. I hope you'll forgive me.
Thank you. In the end, you were there for me. See, I really am a heartwarming guy deep down. Wait a minute. What did he say exactly? Styxia and Vortex and the Memority. Deep slumber, I could feel the warmth. Okay, thank you.
I understand that your mission is still unfinished. The path ahead is treacherous. And even though my body is bound to these dark currents, I'll do everything I can to watch over you both.
The little butterfly fish is right. There is still a pair of eyes watching from the shadows. But we won't let them get anywhere near you. Go forth, golden dragonfish. And you, deliverer. Seek out your companion. Go forth and illuminate the lightless EVERNIIIGHTTTT.
I cannot thank you enough. Accept this promise from the Nameless. Amphorius will definitely write a brand new ending for itself.
Of course. We'll write it together.
Thank you, Hazelens, and thank you to Casters.
The Nameless will never stop.
Until all of us stand side by side in the true new world.
Whoa, why am I playing as EVERNIIGHTTT? Here I stand, soldering all lives. Souls recognize each other through recollections. Okay, perfect time to stop. That took quite a bit. Swallow a chest and battle the bridge. You restore the shattered statue using Onyx's power. Okay. Declare to the earth the name of the new god. Danheng obtains the core flame of earth. Here I stand, shouldering all lives. With space as my map and time as my compass, I'll lead you home. Danheng finds you in the memorial tide. Nice. Nice. Okay, so tomorrow at the same time we'll continue. We really are getting into the thick of it, and well, actually I can make a temple. You know what? Fuck it. My mind immediately starts to forgetting how long things take the moment I'm done, and I'm not good at adjusting for the time you take, since it's different. True, but that's okay. It's not like I'm really late. I just have to get prepared within 10 minutes and catch the bus. But it's not like it's not like that will be a problem. I like streaming regardless. Yeah, bullshit. Nah. Okay. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all next time. Bye bye. Later. See ya.